Yes, I'm asking about all the things. If you've done, then I will start the coding class. Okay. So database you already set up, correct? People are set up all the database.
Ma'am,
Have you raised?
yesterday we have class also continue after your class we discussing one point that's when you are upload your recording channel then after recording channel we and my team also talking that conversation also your upload when it is possible please delete it
Yeah.
in
Sorry, sorry for inconvenience. Your voice is not audible properly. Can you just come again?
Ma'am,
ma'am,
hello, ma'am.
yesterday we are conducting the class madam after the Google Meet it's been after
You can text on group. Your voice is not audible properly.
Ma'am, can I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Ma'am, on my device, I already installed MySQL and set up, but don't using in this month before 3 months. Today I set up, but that is not working, and I installed again, but I can't set up that. So can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, one thing yesterday also I told you guys, you have to remember your username and password.
I put password, root password, same password, but then after he didn't. It were not working.
What is your on your database? Can you just confirm me that?
What?
What is you are getting the error on that installing the database? Can you just confirm me that? What kind of error you are during the installation? What
One
kind
minute,
of
ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am. Can you give me time? 1 minute. I'm taking.
yeah, Krish, seeing what happened? What you said about?
madam are you ma'am I'm audible.
Yes, yes, you are
Yeah.
audible now.
Actually, madam, yesterday we are conducting Google Meet after your section, and me and some people are discussing about what is the planning, what we want to do. At the same time, when we are now watching the YouTube, and my conversation also recorded, madam. That's why if it is possible, can you erase that and you re-upload the data? It's a request, madam.
Sorry to say, actually, I don't know. Maybe
I don't.
we cannot that we cannot change. Okay. Oh, I will check with the admin. So maybe they will gonna just erase it because whatever recorded, it will automatically go for YouTube video.
Okay, okay, madam. And this
Okay.
section also recorded.
Okay. We'll check. We'll check. I will spoke with
Thank you, thank you.
admin. Okay.
Okay.
I'll check it.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, Shamirul.
Ma'am, my SQL is not getting connected with the server. What will I do?
Yeah, server connection is not done yet. I will guide you how to do it. Okay,
So,
you
ma'am,
have to.
until we do the server connection, I'm not getting the options for this, like create a new schema. So, how will I create a new schema without getting the server connected?
Okay, can you just represent your system so I can able to check?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Uh, Ma'am, this is the error that it's showing. Like
Mhm.
without connecting
Okay, just close it. Just close it. Your MySQL. Okay. Okay. Open your MySQL again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another file create here. MySQL connections. Just another file create. Give some like job portal DB.
will I create?
Okay, create it. Yes, create. Okay, only yes. Go on job portal. Go on job portal, not inside here. Okay. Okay. At here, is it showing the create new schema?
No, ma'am, it's not showing. Like it's
Okay.
disabled.
Okay, it's disabled again.
Ma'am,
Same.
may I solve
Yeah.
this problem, ma'am?
Okay, go.
Close the workbench, ma'am.
Yeah, the workbench would be closed first. Okay,
Close
the
the
previous
MySQL
one. Mm.
fully.
What?
Fully
Close the MySQL.
MySQL, you have to close. Like earlier, what you did, you have to close that one.
Acha. Okay.
In the search box, search security.
What I will search?
Security.
Acha, security.
Security.
Yes.
Uh,
Control.
only security.
Yeah, security. I searched.
Security.
Yeah, you can go for
Open-
security
open-
and that
open.
second one. Windows security is coming, right? You're on top fully.
This one. I will go for
Yes.
this.
Yes,
Open.
yes.
Okay.
Not like this, ma'am. Only type security. Security.
I got what you are trying to say.
1 minute, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Security and maintenance. Yes, someone asking me.
हेलो मैम।
Yeah.
मेरा इंस्टॉलेशन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि समझ में नहीं आया इतनी स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग की वीडियो में।
ओके, क्या क्या चीजें आपने इंस्टॉल किए हैं?
इक्लिप्स इंस्टॉल किया है सिर्फ, मेरे को नहीं
Eclipse?
एक
ने इंस्टॉल किए हैं, करेक्ट। MySQL इंस्टॉल किए हैं?
नहीं वो नहीं किया।
ओके, Eclipse के बाद आप MySQL इंस्टॉल करना है आपको, और उसके बाद पोस्टमैन इंस्टॉल करना है।
क्या क्या?
MySQL और पोस्टमैन।
Maven का डाउनलोड लिंक मिल सकता है?
Yes, Maven also you have to download.
Can you provide the download link for Maven?
Direct, you just search in your Google, just latest version of Maven, download it, install it. Then I think I guided the path setup also.
हेलो मैम।
Yes.
इक्लिप्स और MySQL को कनेक्शन करना है क्या उसका?
After installations, we have to create the data schema. Then in the properties file, we have to provide the name, username, password, everything. Then we have to run the program. Then it will gonna connect. Okay, that methods I didn't share yet. Don't worry for that. I'll guide you that things. Just before that, you have to use like which kind of things you have to install in your system before using the code. You have to install in your system one IDE, database, workbench, whatever the workbench you wanted to install, you can install. Postman compulsory. We have to check API in our Postman.
Ma'am,
Then after, yes.
can we use hopscotch?
Yeah, for checking API.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Any tools is required for API checking. That is not the things, but the Postman is easy. Why? Because it having the REST API building automatically, so we can go for the like Postman. It's very easy. Okay, the procedure also it's easy. We can use for that, and also if you're comfortable with the OSCOS, you can go for the OSCOS also. Okay, and another thing is like if you're building your the project Java 1.8, JDK 1.8 you have to install. If you are using Windows, you have to search for Windows. If you are using Apple, you have to search for iOS. If you are using Linux, you have to search for Linux. Okay, you have to just install it. Then after Maven latest version, you have to just install it. Then after, you have to set up your path, whatever version you are installed, you have to just set up that path. Then it will gonna understand your system will gonna understand, yes, Maven and JDK version got installed in your system.
Hello,
Yes,
I'm audible.
yes, you are audible.
I have one question. I have one question, ma'am. Can I use ESTS for the project?
Yes, you can. Any ID you can use.
Okay.
That's not
ESTS, MySQL, and
mandatory.
Post.
Yes, that's not
Okay.
mandatory. It's like Eclipse or something like that. Whatever ID it should be required. Like if you are comfortable, any ID you can install it. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
for database, we have to use only MySQL or something else like Postgre or SQL Plus we can use.
Yeah, you can use PostgreSQL, MongoDB, NoSQL, whatever. If you are comfortable, you can use it. There is no issue. Same work. It should be create the database. Okay. Just you can connect on your system like application properties file. You have to just connect your database schema. So automatically that will gonna fetch for every project setup. Okay. So that is not a big thing. Whatever ID or if you want to do comfortable, you want like install that, and whatever your database, if you want to comfortable anything like MySQL, NoSQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, whatever. It depends upon you. You can just create the schema, connect with the properties file. So it will gonna create automatically.
Ma'am, can you suggest
Hello.
one IDs like VS Code or Eclipse?
Yeah, you can use VS Code, Eclipse, STS, IntelliJ, whatever you are comfortable, you can use. ID should be, why you are using ID? Because the Java language, it should record one platform who can understand, who can follow CI/CD pipeline. Then when we can make the logic, it can understand the whatever the logic we are building using the language. Okay, ID is required for that. It will like you can like I can say it is like the version, whatever the version you are using, that will gonna follow. Okay, like this particular things, the ID that will gonna follow and managing everything by using the version. Okay, that should be
Okay.
having one.
Got it, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Actually, I have done some project already in that database. So will it affect that or not?
Yeah, that it is not a big thing. You can just create for new project. You
Okay.
already like use for another project. Okay, for that project you created one schema there, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
For database. Yeah, for this project you have to create another schema and connect with your ID in properties.file. Okay, in the
Yes.
properties file you have to just connect that thing. So what do you understand, sir? This is my table and I have to work on this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, same
Hello,
procedure is, yes.
ma'am.
Yeah.
कनेक्शन
Action.
MySQL और Eclipse करने के बाद पोस्टमैन डाउनलोड करने का.
Yes, Postman you have to install, because after creating our API, we have to check whether our code, whether our authentications is working fine or not inside. Like whatever we made the code, that should be confirmed from using the API checking, right? The API, whatever we created, we have to check inside Postman. Like we have lots of tools. Why I'm suggesting you guys go for Postman, because Postman is the one thing that using both like post and soap, sorry, REST and soap API. Okay, you can build at here everything and get the tokens. Also, it's having the features, everything. Okay, so that's why I suggested you guys go for Postman, because lots of companies they followed Postman. Okay, for REST API.
Okay.
And yeah, so you can go for, if you are comfortable any other tools for API testing, you can also install and go that particular tools. tools is required for checking our things, whatever we're creating. If it is working fine, that is okay. Whatever the tools, it depends upon you. If you're comfortable any tools, so you can go. Yeah. Today,
Ma'am,
yes, Abhishek.
ma'am, I have one question, ma'am. Ma'am, can you provide a virtual event for ma'am connect IDs to database or database to MERN and this all, ma'am? Can you provide a
Yeah, I
virtual
will
event
guide
for
you.
this?
I will guide you right now. Don't worry for that. See, I will show you how to create it and how to connect it. Okay. So just give me 2 minutes. I'll see here. MySQL I will represent. Okay. Before you connect your system, whatever you created, so you have to create first data schema. Okay. Whatever the data schema you are gonna create, that same should be inside your project. You have to provide inside your properties file. Okay. See, I'll just create it here. For like I already have this job portal, but for you, for your like understanding, I'll just guide you how to create it. Yes, I'll just create it here. Job portal. Okay. Then okay. Then in the local instance, I will create the table. Create schema. Same as whatever you created there. Job portal. Same. Should not be like different. Okay. Apply. Finish. See up here. It got applied, changed. Okay. If you again apply, it will show you error because it's already created here. Okay, it will gonna already created here. See, job portal. Got it. Then after, see here, got create. So how we need to connect in our project? See, this is like the previous batch, whatever, parallelly, your batch and another batch also, they are doing same project. Like your 16.2, another batch is 16.1. Just before 2 days, they are also started. All post 16 batch, they started this particular project. Okay, for you, I will make it another setup. At least you can understand how it is making. Okay, just like example, job portal. Okay, yes, I gave it here like this because the previous one also is same. Okay, after this, I will go for adding the dependency injections. Okay, what kind of injections is required at here? We are using at here Spring Boot. Correct. Spring Boot web injections, it's required. Spring Security, it's required. Spring Security. Just a moment. See, Spring Security is required. Then we are using it here the JWT Eureka, and also we are using the dev tools. Okay, so we'll go for dev tools. Then after validations is required, validation and JPA. We are using JPA also, correct? JPA, Spring Data JPA. Okay, and MySQL. I'm using MySQL, so yeah, MySQL driver. Whatever you are using, the driver should be you have to give. Okay, and rather than that, I'm not using at here Lombok. If you want to go for Lombok, you can also add at here Lombok, and model mapping also we can use. Okay, for DTO, we have to use it here model mapping. This is optional. It's not like mandatory, but if you want to, you can go for. I'm not I will not go for this because we can make it by manual. Okay, no need to record it here again. Like add the dependencies. It will not understand. So it depends upon you. If you want to add injections, you can also add injections here. Model mapper. Okay. So then after these things, what I'll do, I will generate this file. Okay. It got downloaded. Got it. So inside my local drive, it got downloaded on download. Okay, it's automatically what it will gonna go. It automatically download in C drive, and don't go for C drive every time. I told like C drive is like everything is automatic one. Okay, go some different. Paste here. Okay, I got it. I just put paste, and then what do you need to do? You have to open. I'll just close everything because lots of things already opened. I'll just close everything. Then I'll guide you like step by step so you can understand. How it is looks. Okay. See, you have to just go and import. What do you need to import? Your project where you check it. Yes, we are doing here Maven project. So you have to check, we have to click on Maven and existing Maven project. And this Maven project after will next go and it will go for direct browser where we store. Okay, so here we stored this one. Correct. Select this .xml. Everything it is fine. Okay, so I have already same name. That's why it is it's not getting. I can change it here. Rename job portal 1. Okay, so I have to change here. Then after I will go for import it. Maven existing next browse and go for the project. Okay, we'll go select finish. Encountered a post just different case. Okay, just a minute.
Madam, you need to extract, ma'am. It is a different.
Yes, no, it's already extract. I already extract here. The problem is the same I downloaded. That's why it is happening. It should not be same. Yes, now it is right. Yeah, everything is fine. So what I need to do? I'll do one thing. I have to change the name at the architecture name I gave. So it should be, it should not match with this. Okay. I will do one thing. I'll just give out here some other name. It will not take the same name. I can give her here something. It's like job platform. Okay. Job platform. Got it. So it will gonna generate it. because that same will not gonna taken. Then after we'll extract it. Okay. Then we'll open here and import it into our platform. Let's open here what we create job portal. Wait a second. I have, yes, that will not a problem. We created it. So after we'll set up and provide the properties, how it will connect with our database, what we created. Okay. So wait a second. Yes, after all the things we have to import. Go for Maven. Which drive job platform. Okay, it will take some time. When it is becoming 100, then you can see here everything. Okay, so it got created. See, it got created here, but it will come out here everything, mail and all everything. So it will take some time till the 100%. Then after we can go for set up our, in the properties file, we have to set up our database. Okay, I think it got finished. So we can open here, see it here. Java main, it came everything. The form.xml.scam, whatever injections, dependency injections we downloaded, see it here, it's came. Got it, set up everything, whatever we created. Got it. Then after we have to open here, see, this is the application file. Got it. Then where we need to set up our database in the resource application.properties file. Okay. Here we have to set up our database. How we need to set up our database? We have to provide our applications, whatever we record and whatever we created in our database schema. Spring, we are using Spring Boot, so we have to set up everything by using Spring. Okay, so data source .url for MySQL. Okay, whatever the MySQL is, switchable door KDBC MySQL. I'm using MySQL, so I have to use it, mention it here, MySQL. But if you are using MongoDB and all, the setup is changed. Okay. Then local host 3030. See, whenever it will create the requirement, I'll just show you whatever your local in host local instance. So you have to provide that particular port here. Okay. For me, it is 3306. If you are doing something, if it is different port, you have to provide different port. You can check it. Some people are created at here 3307. Okay. So different port if they change, so that same host is you have to provide at here. Okay. Then after whatever we create our database schema, you have to provide it here. We created at here a job portal. Correct. So I'll provide job portal. Got it? Then after we have to provide our database username and password. How we need to provide it here? Not having Spring dot database username. Okay. What about the username you gave? You have to provide it here. Okay. Then Spring dot data source. Sorry, here data source, not database. Everywhere the data source. Okay. Dot password. And whatever your password, you have to provide you. Okay. Got it? This much is required for our database connection. You can naming at here for your understanding. You can give at your database connection. Okay. Just database connection. Got it? Then what we need to do? You have to just save it and check here using, see, this is, you have to check here Maven clean. Input. And the run, we have to first run it. Okay. Why it is run? Because it should be connected everything in our database. No need to provide at your things. Yes. Then this is the setup. Okay. Then another things you have to set how it will take some time. Don't be worried. Then another things how you need to set up your JDK version, Java, and whatever the Maven you install, how you need to set up. Edit, system edit we have, okay, environment. System environment we have, okay. So in this system environment,
Excuse me.
you have to go. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, we are already using Maven build tool in IDE itself, ma'am. So what
Sorry?
is the use of we are already using Maven build tool in IDE itself, ma'am. When we are downloading
In ID itself,
Green.io.
why we, yeah, wait. Why it is required? You downloaded that Maven. This is Maven project. That's why we choose are there Maven, and the language it should be Java. They're having the jar file. Okay. Got it. Then here we have to set up the Java version and the
No, ma'am,
Java
I'm not-
Maven version.
Yes, ma'am. We are externally we are downloading Maven from the website, ma'am, from Chrome. What is the use of that external download? Already we are using in the IDE itself, ma'am.
No. Externality is required because of which version we are using. For Java, whatever version we are using, that should be understands the platform. And after, we have to set out in our system, like this project we are using, and this will gonna check inside the project. Okay, which things you are using in this project. Your system should be understand. For that, we have to set up inside Maven. Okay. See, I move yourself. Yes, thank you. See, at here after installing everything, we have to set up here our requirement. Whatever the requirement, at here the path. See, I already have Java 8 version, the JDK, whatever I created. Got it. So for you, if you don't have, you have to go for new, provide Java home. Whatever you want to name, giving the name, you can provide here. And the Java value, like the variable value, you have to go for browse directory and choose drive C and program file. You have to check at here JDK 17 and 1.8 we are using. See, you have to choose at here and OK. Got it. After OK, I already have, I no need to create again. After OK, Java, you have to set your path. Okay, how you need to set your path? You have to choose path, then go for edit, and just you have to make like this. New and make like this and OK. After OK, you have to OK everything. Then after every OK, then you have to again open this system properties and go for environment variable, and you have to set up your Maven. Okay, then you have to choose new, you have to provide the name is Maven home, then go to browse and you have to set up your Maven. How? You have to go and see it here. Maven is here. Okay, you have to just OK. Then you have to again set your path also. Okay, how you need to set the path? You have to choose your path, edit, and give like this. I already created for like Java and Maven. See, in your system it is not showing because you didn't set your path. Okay, you have to go new and give Maven and OK. After all these things, okay, then you can check here. After setup, you can just check here in your database whether it is create or not, it's connect or not. How you will check it? When you will build the table, at that moment you can check here your project, whatever database you created, it got like showing here. After creating the table, it will get the here you will get all the tables name and another things. How you got to know in your system like the MySQL version and your like Maven version, you have to check in your command prompt. And the Java version, whatever the Java version in your system is working or not, you have to just check in your command prompt. Okay. Then what we need to go for here, before building our table, database table, we are using here JPA. Why JPA is required? We will not go manually inside our database and giving the command create table. Okay, we are using JPA for creating the table. So for that, we have to set up Spring JPA hibernate VDL auto. and it will create, when we create here update, it will create the table. And how it will find it out? We have to provide dot GPA so SQL, and that should be true. Okay, this much is required for connecting. Rather than that, we have to connect with our like service and application, and which port it will gonna work. This database should be which port. Got it? So we have to set up the server. How we need to set up the server? Server.code. Your, like, if you didn't make in 8080, it is normal, it will come 8080. Okay, but if you already build some project on the 8080, you cannot give it here 8080. I already have inside the 8080, so I will give it here 8081. Okay, because I already created. But if you didn't create anything in your Eclipse or any project in your ID, you can provide at your automatic things is like 8080. Okay, then after we will go for Spring application. Spring application dot name is for auth service. Why? We will build at here database connections, and that name is we are providing auth service because it will gonna authenticate our service, and we will build our logic using this name auth service. Okay, so for here we have to provide auth service. I'll just give like this. Okay, and after all, how it will work, the Eureka client, it is good. Okay, so that is like you can build it later, that will not gonna problem. Then after building this, we have to create our model. How we need to create the model? We'll go for create package com.example. Whatever we created the package here, you have to save, you have to create job platform. Sorry. Okay, dot entity. Okay, why entity? When entity is coming, so we will, like inside our project, this is belongs to model, and when entity is coming means that that particular package is building table inside your database. Okay, so for that, your understanding, I make it here entity. Got it? Then we have to build the repository, because it is all entity, repository, and service. It belongs to model. How we need to design our project. Okay, com dot job portal, sorry, job platform. Dot repository. Then after, yes, always like create on src main Java, not any other package. Okay, this is all our packages, and this resources is using for the connections of database, and the test is using for whenever we will go for CATR, job application testing. Whenever we'll use JUnit, at that time it is gonna record. Okay, JUnit whenever the code unit you will use at that time. And another one is your pom.xml. In the pom.xml, whatever injections is required, whatever version we are using, and whatever new technology we are using, that it is like showing here. See everything. DevTools, Spring Boot Starter, Taste Security, everything it is showing. Okay. But inside your main main Java, you have to build your project, the Java project. Okay. And after the Java project, creating the backend, when you go for a front end design, you have to create here SRC. Okay. Inside main, you will build packages and all. Okay. The front end design. It is not required right now, but the back end design we have to build. And service. Dot example dot job platform dot service. Got it? This is required. These three things is required for our model. Okay, it's in like belongs to our model. Then after we need our security form. Example job platform dot security. Then we'll build a controller layer. Platform controller. Okay, then we'll create here our which one is required for us? Entity. Got it. Inside entity, we will build the table. How we will gonna build it here? We'll provide here user. The table name is user. See here, it is coming here. Why it is coming here? Because you have to configure this here. Got it? I will change here to 17. So it already have 17. I'll go for Java 8 1.8, JDK 1.8, and change here JDK 1.8. Install Cherry. See, it is got added. Apply. Finish. Okay, it will gonna update. It will take some time. See, it got. Then how it is? It will gonna understand. We need to create the table. We have to provide here at the rate of entity. So it will gonna understand the Spring Boot will gonna understand here in this package. We have to build table. See, we have to provide. Yes. Someone is on mute.
Ma'am, can you repeat it, ma'am?
Which one?
The change in the Java.
Okay, how you configure it? Correct. See, you have to just right click, build path. Okay, configure build path. If you don't have this one, you have to go for add library. Okay, I'll just see. I already have, so that's why I need to edit. You don't have before set up your project. You don't have. You have to go for add libraries and you have to choose where you installed JDK 1.8 till the bin. So it will gonna add it and apply it. Okay. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Yes. Then what we need to do, we have to like inform. This is, we'll build at here table by using language. And the table name is at the rate of table. That particular table name is, we'll provide here user. Okay. So,
Ma'am?
yes,
Ma'am, you will be teaching from scratch or directly from Java?
directly from the Java. Okay. Here we will create like the system will not gonna understand. So how to create the table? So we have to provide it here the name, table name. How it is gonna provide? So we have this name which equal to table name is user. And yes, every time you have to use in the database like not capital letter. Okay. Why? Sometimes you are providing the capital letter, and whenever the service layer you will build at that time, you will forward. If each like a single things is a mismatch, so it will wanna not connect. Okay. And here you have to see import the table and Jakarta you have to provide and the Java X. Okay. Why it is Java X is required and Jakarta is required? I will guide you because we are creating it here like the Hibernate JPA. Correct. So it is not required every time. What you will do, you will just go for change, start. So it will automatically, whatever the Jakarta file, it automatically stored. Okay, import it. Then after, we'll follow here. Whenever we create any entity class, entity table, we'll follow here encapsulation, which is belongs to Java. Why we are using it here encapsulation? Because the encapsulation is the one thing which is data hiding process is followed. Okay. And see, whenever we'll create any project, I'll show you one thing. If you open one Google form and go for inspect, got it? Whatever they have created at here, you can see. Okay? But you cannot see the requirement, what they made it. How? Inside the database, how they made it. By using, you can't see any code here. But you can see the computing, how they designed it. Okay, when you want to click it, it will gonna reflect you. Got it? But the things, how they hide it, because of the database, you can see here how much they record. But how they hide it, they using the data hiding process. Okay, the encapsulation process they're using. So for that encapsulation, we have to use the access specifier is private access specifier. Yes. Before using the access specifier, like the creating the table, we required user ID, username, and user password, user email, and what kind of role. Okay, because we are building at here the project for as a job portal. There should be one user, there should be one recruiter, there should be like one kind of admin owner. So we have to provide the role also as per our project requirement. Okay. Before ID creation, like your Spring Boot will not gonna understand. We will build at here ID because ID is a like unique created. Like every time the ID should be one, like it's a unique. Got it? So it is not foreign key, it is primary key. Okay. So for here, generated value for strategy and that is generation type. Which kind of generation type? For identity. Got it? If you provide at here star, it will automatically see it is not getting error because the automatically it got import every file. Okay. Here long ID. Okay. Then private string. This is our data type name of the user. Okay. So you can build at here first name, middle name, last name. Okay, for your understanding, I'll just making here name, and then after private string email. Yes, another thing is the email always it should be unique. How are you gonna understand it is unique? Well, we are providing at here, it should be follow the unique one. Okay, it should not match with any other user. Got it? So we have to provide at here this. Then after we use private string password. Okay. Then we have to provide the role. Role wise, they can log in themselves. Okay. Sorry, here role we cannot provide here is like string. Why it is string? Role, inside the role we have to create the specific role. We have to maintain are there. It's like what if you are belonging one company and you have 3 or 4 department. Okay, for HR department, for finance department, for like manager department, just like that you have specific department are there. Okay, in the job portal, when you're gonna create some job portal, the specific thing is one is for student, like who want to apply the project, like apply the job, and one is recruiter, one is the application owner, who is the admin. Okay, so here we'll follow enum. Okay, enum role. Enum should be, role should be capital here. Why? We have to create another enum file, or the before that it will gonna giving the error. We have to build the enum file, then it will automatically show. Okay, then we'll go for create package for enum. It will gonna segregate com dot example dot job platform dot enum. Okay. Inside this enum, we'll build enum class, and we'll provide here role. And in this particular enum, what are we going to build it here? The enum, whatever the requirement for here, or student, a recruiter, and admin. Okay, so this much is recorded here. So here we'll provide role and it will record that it will gonna import it. Okay. Then what do we need to do here? So we'll build here one constructor. Why constructor is required? Whenever we'll build the logic inside our service layer, at that moment, constructor is required. When you will create the object, it should call from your database table. Okay. So tomorrow I will guide you how to set up the constructor. And before that, I'll just guide you whenever we'll create any like encapsulation. In followed encapsulation, we have to set up the methods. How do you want to set up the methods? See, this we need to create getters and setters method. How? Right click, go to source. You just check it here, get generate getters and setters. You have to, like I already created, so that's why it is not showing. Okay, this we have to build it here. Got it? Then after tomorrow, I will guide you how to create like constructor here. Then it will gonna show in your database and the table. When I will gonna run this project, it will gonna show here a table. Just like I'll show you one thing. See, this is showing our table, how it is made here. Users and student. Okay, just like here I made, just a moment. See, everything it is showing. Just like this, it will gonna show inside in this particular database. Okay, table. So tomorrow I will guide you how to make it. Then repository and we'll build the authentication part. Okay.
मैम
Yes.
अगर हम एसटीएस में प्रोजेक्ट बिल्ड करते हैं तो वहाँ पे हम जब वर्जन वगैरह सिलेक्ट करेंगे 1.8 वगैरह, तो वहाँ पे ज्यादा डिपेंडेंसीज वगैरह डालने की जरूरत नहीं। जैसे हम स्प्रिंग जेपी वगैरह लेंगे तो उसमें सारी वो बिल्ड हो जाएगी ना, माइस्क्यूएल कनेक्टर वगैरह, माइस्क्यूएल ड्राइवर वगैरह लेंगे तब।
Okay, in the STS, yeah, it will automatically build. Yeah, you have to also injection your dependencies if it is not supporting. Okay, if it is support, then it is okay. That is not fine. But sometimes STS version also like not support everything. You have to provide it there. But normally it is support everything. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, we'll discuss tomorrow for
Ma'am.
building next things. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, after the completion of this class, if you want to reach out, how can we reach, ma'am, for any doubt? And
Any
you are
doubt?
not in the WhatsApp group, ma'am.
No, no.
If you get any doubts, how can we reach you?
Yeah, you
other
can
than this class?
you can connect like if you're facing any error. So whenever I start the class, you can ask me, I'll guide you. You can represent your screen, I'll guide you.
No, ma'am, it will see to develop the project. If you get any doubt, we have to wait till the next class, ma'am. It will waste of time, ma'am.
See, every time I cannot available for you. I also have job, right? I will guide you. Okay, I will guide you. If you're facing any error, you can just check it, try it from your side. If it is not possible, I'll guide you the next class. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, indeed.
Ma'am, can you please show me the code for enum class and user.java class?
Okay. See, this is the user.java class.
Ma'am, instead of generation type identity, we can use UUID, right?
Why I am using it here? The ID when you're gonna generate. Okay, so it should not follow again and again. You have to trace out there 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it will gonna automatically generate. So that will helpful for you. Okay, when you
No,
will
ma'am,
add,
instead of identity, we can use UUID there, generation type.
yeah, you can use. I just use for understanding for things. Whatever if you wanted to hear the identification you want to change, you can change it. No problem. But you have to provide it here the generated. Okay, why it is equal? Every time you cannot provide manually the ID. So it should be understands like whenever you add another like user details, so it should automatically create the next ID. Okay. So
Ma'am,
tomorrow we're gonna discuss. It's
user
already
class,
late 10 minutes.
ma'am, can you
हेलो मैम,
Yes.
कल तो हॉलीडे रहेगा ना, कंपनी
Yes,
के
Saturday,
रिक्वायरमेंट
Sunday. Yes, Saturday, Sunday we're gonna holiday. Monday we're gonna connect.
ओके मैम,
Hmm.
थैंक यू.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, we are using Java 8 and Spring Boot 3.5, right?
Yes.
So there's a compatibility issue, like uh, Spring Boot 3.5 uses Java 17 and all.
No, that is not a big thing. You can change that here, the version. Whatever your requirement, I told like the build path is there, right? So you can change the version. And in a form.xml, if you want to change the Spring Boot, you can change their version. That is, it should be required on platform. Okay, the dependency injections requirement wise, it will gonna change. See here in the form.xml, you can change here the version. It is happening 17, so we can provide here 8. Okay, and then here 3.5.5, it will gonna work. There is no issue.
No, I was telling that 8 doesn't work with 3.5.
Who
8
told
works
you?
with 2.7. No, I ran in my computer, so it was giving me class path error.
No, it is working fine for me. Like I'm building everything is working fine for me. There is no issue. Okay. So yes, okay. On the Monday we're gonna discuss the next part. Okay, how we need to build everything. Yeah. So I already late 12 minutes. The next class also I have. Whatever you have questions, you can connect with me on the Monday. Okay, kindly do it. I already late 13 minutes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, right. Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you please provide the recorded sessions a bit like before 2 or 1 p.m. tomorrow?
It's not my duty. It's from an admin. They will provide it in your YouTube account. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Guys,
Hello.
this section is already recorded, and this section is recording continue also. Now, yesterday what we are discussing there also recorded.
Hello.